Hi friends, and welcome to today's morning yoga flow. Today is going to be a gentle class that's going to wake up your body. We're going to release the muscles and stretch. So if you're ready to feel good for the rest of the day, let's go ahead and let's begin. Let's start in crisscross applesauce today. So just cross one leg in front of the other. Sit up nice and tall, thinking about elongating your spine. Close your eyes and just keep your palms placed on your knees. Take deep breaths in, filling up the belly and the lungs with lots of air. And exhale, deep release as you let the breath out. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Inhale again as you take a deep breath in. And exhale, let everything out. Good, and then now open your eyes and start to open your arms out towards the side as you stretch out the fingertips, reach them up towards the sky, and then exhale, you're gonna release your left hand down on the side, right arm up above the head. Now you're gonna wanna open and lift the chest up towards the sky, so you don't collapse. So just notice how when you open the chest a little bit, it really starts to twist. So you feel that deeper stretch on the right side. Really finding that connection with your body and your mind as you breathe. Taking deep breaths into the right side of the body. Letting it go. And then releasing the right hand on your left knee. Lift your left arm up and reach it towards the right side. Counter pose stretch as you look up towards the top arm. And again, squeezing from the belly button, keeping the core alive and awake here as you stretch the left side out, getting deep into that side body along the rib cage. And releasing the left arm on your right knee. And then you're just gonna pull your shoulder blades apart and tuck your chin into your chest here, feeling that release through the shoulder blades here. Good, and then open and release the arms out towards the side like you're giving someone a hug. And then inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Take the palms together. And exhale, we take it to the other side. Right hand comes down. Left arm reaches towards the right. Just taking deep breaths in and out. Imagining the breath moving all along the left side of the body. And remember to pick up and lift up your chest a little bit more. You'll notice when you really put your mind into it, how much your body can really do. So just breathe. And slowly releasing the left hand down on the right knee. Pick the right arm up and reach it towards the left side. Counter pose and stretching the right side. These are beautiful stretches to do when you wake up in the morning because we may be sleeping in awkward positions. So this will really get out any knots in the body, any tension, and really getting the blood flow moving as well. Release the right hand on the left knee, pulling the shoulder blades apart, tuck the chin into the chest and breathe deep into the upper back and shoulders. And then inhale, open the arms up in a T. Exhale, reach them up and reach forward as you fold in your seated forward fold. Keeping your sit bones grounded on the mat, reach as far as you can so you get a deep stretch through the upper back, pulling the hips away from the fingertips here and letting the head fall heavy, resting it. Good, and then walking your hands up into a seated position. You're gonna swing your legs back into a child's pose with the feet and the knees together, walking your hands all the way in front of you and letting the forehead rest down on the mat. Just start to move the hips, sway it side to side, really getting through the hips and the back. And at the same time, you're feeling that stretch again along the side body. Just really waking everything up. Noticing what you need in today's practice. Good, and then reach your right arm towards your right heel behind you. Walk your left hand towards the right edge of the mat. And now you should feel a deep stretch through the left side of your body. Just breathe in deeply and breathe out. And then on your inhale, you're gonna lift your body up onto your knees. Let your right hand reach your right heel as your left arm reaches the sky, and bend that left elbow as you squeeze the shoulder blade, open the heart, let the head fall back. Reach back up, and then you're gonna reach forward, left hand plants down, reach the right arm up, and exhale it into thread the needle. Letting your cheek fall down on the right side, and walking the left hand up towards the front of your mat. So your hips are piked up towards the sky, right over your knees. And you're feeling that pulling opening in the shoulder blades, that stretch, and also in the right shoulder as well. So this should feel really good. And then slowly walking your left hand towards your face, push your weight up, lift the right arm back up, and then release it down. Sit your weight back into child's pose, letting your hips fall back towards your heels. And now you're gonna let your left hand reach back towards your left heel. Walk your right hand towards the left edge of the mat and stretching the right side out. So you're stretching the right shoulder as you release the left shoulder. Breathing deep. Deep breath in and long breath out. And then you're gonna lift your weight up onto your knees again. Let your left hand reach your left heel and squeeze the right shoulder. Let the head fall back as you open up the heart. And then reach back up and forward. And letting the hands come down onto the mat. We're gonna thread the needle as you lift. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, thread it through. And straighten the right arm as you extend it forward. Feeling this into the left shoulder as you open the right. Maybe closing your eyes. Just relax, let everything go. Focus on being in the present moment. And then walking your right hand towards your face, push your weight up as you lift the left arm up towards the sky, and then exhale, releasing the hand down. Cat and cow as you inhale, drop the belly nice and low, look forward. Exhale, arch the spine up towards the sky into angry cat. And again, flow with the breath. Inhale, drop the belly low, look forward. Exhale, arch the spine up towards the sky. And again, inhale, sink the belly low, stretch the chest, the throat, feel that opening. And exhale, only moving the spine as you round it up towards the sky, chin to chest. Last one here. Inhale, dropping the belly, stretch it out. And exhale, round the spine up, chin to chest. Inhale, coming back into a neutral. You're gonna walk your hands all the way down onto your belly and let your hands release on the sides. Let your forehead release and bend your right knee so your right heel reaches your glute and grab that right leg. Squeeze that right heel into the right glute, giving yourself a nice quadricep stretch here. And relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Release the right leg as you release the arm. And then taking it to the other side, bending the left foot into the left glute and grabbing onto the left foot with your hand, squeezing it into your butt cheek here. Lengthening the muscles in the quadriceps. Deep breath in and long breath out. And then slowly releasing the foot and the hand. Place your hands next to your rib cage as you push yourself up into upward facing dog. Taking a nice back bend, open your chest, open the heart. And then exhale, you're gonna come into tabletop position with a flat back. Tuck your toes, and now drop the belly into a cow. Stay in this cow position. As you exhale, shift your weight back into downward facing dog, keeping the knees bent. So we're just only focusing on the spine. As you inhale, drop the knees, drop the belly, look forward into a cow, keep your toes tucked. And exhale, shift your weight back with the knees bent in downward dog. 2 more times here. Focus on the back only, stretching out. Look forward, drop the belly. And exhale, push the hips up towards the sky. Last time here. Inhale, drop the knees. Stretch the belly low as you look forward. And exhale, push the weight back, downward dog. Now start to extend the legs as you stretch the hamstrings. Wag the dog's tail as you sway the hips side to side, giving yourself a nice hip opening stretch here, and also stretching throughout the rib cage on the side body. So just wiggling it out, walking out the feet, pedaling the feet here one at a time, and letting the head be loose here. So shaking out everything as you let the head fall up and down, side to side, and just really feeling into the back of the legs, but keeping all of your weight back, all towards the hips and the heels. Breathing into this, letting your chest melt towards the mat with every exhale. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale it out. Holding your downward dog. Just breathe in and breathe out. And you're going to step your left leg forward into a low lunge as you drop the back knee. Reaching the arms up towards the sky. Spreading the fingertips apart so you're keeping them active. Squeeze the core in. Make sure you're not arching the back. And square the hips. Let the hips come forward so you feel that nice release. Exhale, squeeze and bend the elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades. Just breathing here, welcoming this new day, opening up your heart for this new opportunity of a new day ahead. Good, and then reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come down, lift the back knee, stepping back into our very first plank position. Drop your knees, and we're gonna bend the elbows into the rib cage as you come down with your chest and then your chin. Inhale, you can do baby cobra, keeping your hands where they're at with a little back bend, or pushing up into upward facing dog, lifting the thighs off the mat. And then exhale, sink it back into downward facing dog. On your next inhale, you're gonna reach your right leg forward or step it forward into low lunge as you drop the back knee. Find your center. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Square out the hips, so let the left hip come forward and the right hip come back. Your gaze is looking forward here. You can keep your back toes tucked or untuck them, whatever feels good for you. And then exhale, squeezing the shoulder blades as you push and squeeze them together, keeping the heart open, really stretching through the upper body while also opening up the lower body. Good, and then inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come down, lift the back knee, step back into plank position, drop the knees, and take your modified chaturanga, bending the elbows and letting the chest come down first. Baby cobra or upward facing dog, taking your back bend. And exhale this time, push your weight back, sinking the hips towards the heels in child's pose. Let the forehead come down and just breathe. Taking a deep breath in, long breath out, and then letting your hips come forward into tabletop position, finding your alignment. Tuck your toes underneath, shift the weight back, downward facing dog, and you're gonna slowly walk your feet one at a time into standing forward fold. Your feet are hip distance apart, so 2 fists between your feet. Bend the knees, grab the elbows, and just start to sway side to side. Letting your upper body be super heavy and relaxed here as you let your belly hang over your thighs. Really massaging the abdominal organs. Feeling that nice decompression in the spine here. Feeling this all throughout the back and the back of the legs. But keeping your weight even between your toes and your heels. So you're not falling forward or back. It's even and grounded, all four corners of the feet. And then slowly release your hands down. And you're going to start to roll up all the way into a standing position, letting the head come last. Inhale as you open the arms, reach them up towards the sky. And exhale, take your hands to your heart. Place your feet together, and again, take a deep breath in. Inhale, open the arms. Welcome this new day. Let lots of air into the lungs. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. Now take your toes out like you have a tennis ball between the toes. Heels are together. So we're in a Pilates B, first position. Keep your hands in prayer, pushing your palms together, and start to bend your knees as you lift up onto the toes here. Really squeezing the legs, working the lower body, squeezing the core, and then letting your butt touch your heels. So we're just on our toes right now, finding our balance on the toes. And then releasing. Your hands can either come in front as you come back, or they can come back behind you. And we're gonna make our way into butterfly pose. So taking the soles of the feet together, relax on your sit bones. Your hands can be around the feet. Sit up tall as you take a deep breath in. And exhale. If you want to fold forward, go ahead and fold forward, lengthening the spine, and then coming down, melting into this position. Shoulders down, away from the ears. Just relax, feeling this opening in the hips. Letting the gravity do the work for you. All you have to do is just breathe. Last deep breath in. Long breath out. And then slowly lifting your back up. We're going to turn as we end our practice. Easy pose, sitting cross-legged. Whichever leg you started with in the beginning, you can cross the other one in front. And just sit up nice and tall. Sit bones grounded on the mat, shoulders away from the ears, so still finding that nice, tall, neutral spine. Finding our form here is very important in yoga. And inhale as we close this practice off. Take a deep breath in. Let lots of air into the lungs. Exhale, take your hands to heart and let this flow and be fluid movement as you inhale. Deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. And again, last time, make this one really count. Really stretch, spread the fingertips, palms together, and exhale down to your heart. Thanking yourself for doing something good out of your day for your health and your well-being. Subscribe to Yena Yoga to stay up to date on all my content. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment, and I will see you all next time on the mat. Namaste.